This is gonna be a fairly short little video because I just want to get this small thing out of the way. So then I can do like the lore playthrough stuff tomorrow, or you know, when the fuck ever. So first of all, let me just show you some of the weapons. Because I'm currently on a character that has like every single one, damn near. Or at least all the cool ones. So, I guess... So, I lied. That's not every single weapon. But here's just some of the cool ones. So the main gimmick with Bloodborne weapons is that they are trick weapons. Where, you know, they have, like this one has its one form right here, where it's all quick and close, but then you switch it to something like this, and it becomes more swinging, slow motions. Maybe better for a crowd. This thing's also pretty crazy for PvP, because you could get in and out really fast. Like, you lunge up with this, get a few hits in, transform, and it steps you back. Which I think is absolutely insane for PvP. Not to mention, you could technically just go back and forth infinitely like this. And it makes for some pretty nasty combos. But next up is the Beast Cutter. Its normal form is kind of just a club that you swing around. You know, nothing too crazy. But you do this maneuver with it, and it becomes a heavy bone whip thing. Like that. Very sexy weapon indeed. You might actually like these, the Blades of Mercy. It starts off as a small one-handed kind of thing, kind of like that. But you pull it apart, and it becomes this. Pretty good shit. It's pretty fast too. I wish there was an enemy around that I could show you just how fast this thing is. Then there's the Whirligig Saw. This thing is pretty self-explanatory. It's, you know, you got your club, you know, and then you do that, and it's a pizza cutter. It's a saw. And I mean, then there's the wheel. It's just a wheel. It's an evil wheel though. Watch this. It's an evil wheel of ominous power that, you know, you can rev up for some reason, and it slowly drains your life energy. As you can see, my health bar going down. The Garius wheel is pretty cool, but see, you want to see my favorite, like, of all time ever? This fucking thing. So in its normal form, it's just a claymore with some, you know, pretty solid attacks. But then you transform it, and it becomes a big, pretty moonlight sword. And it becomes slower, but you get ranged attacks like that one, where it becomes like a little wave, a dash attack. And then you got this one. I like the Moonlight Sword, to say the least. But another thing that I wanted to show you in this small half-awake video is something that I was talking about earlier, where the fish people's little void dimension is essentially made out of one's mind, and I want to show you the inspiration, like how that is connected to Bloodborne. So I'm gonna take you here to Cathedral Ward, and I'm just gonna I'm literally all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna walk around, and I'm gonna point out some key design details. Uh, while also, blatantly ignoring the enemies. You'll see what I mean. If it'll load. Bloodborne does not usually load this slow. So, um, first, take note of this church. It's general design, the layout we've got going on here. Um, take note of this little stairway leading up to a gate. Don't mind him. He's a guy. Ow. Ow. Don't mind them. Anyway, gate. Take note of the gate and not the duo, the gay couple chasing me. Actually, if anything, I'm gonna go up and around this way. Yeah, whatever. We don't worry about them, or whatever that ominous noise was behind me. Take note of these stairs right here as well. Just the general vibe of it. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't know what that is. That's really weird. And lastly, take note of this little quarter we've got here. This sort of a circular cemetery. Alright. Now it is time for me to leave. Bye-bye! Now, I'm gonna go somewhere else. And where I'm gonna take you is called the Hunter's Nightmare. And what it essentially is it's hell. Like literally it's hell. Hunters who get lost in their need for blood and the desire to kill are sent there upon death. And it is made up of the conjoined memories of many hunters. So let me just show you. And see, already there's a disturbing amount of similarities to the church that I spawned in from before. But it gets even better. Because as you walk out, you notice that there's there's these massive clumps of just ash, dirt, clay, maybe. It's something. I don't think it's ever really explained what it is. Well, I mean, it is explained, but it also isn't. What these lumps of clay are is the physical manifestation of these hunters' minds trying to fill in the blanks of reality itself. It's essentially, imagine trying to picture a city in complete detail. Already pretty hard, right? But it becomes exponentially harder when your memories and your mind start to muddle with the minds of thousands of other people. And, see, you can already start to kind of recognize these stairs, the ones that I walked up before where I was attacked by the two guys. Here, I just get attacked by one guy. We're gonna ignore him again. And, see, you can spot that gate again from before. You're getting my fucking nerves. That was embarrassing. Yeah, I'm quite dead, buddy. That fucking asshole. I hate Detroit. Um, but like I'll show you a bit more and you'll start to see some similarities to that like well more similarities to that other place that I was in. I just gotta run past all the assholes first. A cool thing happens here actually. These hunters who are in hell are in an eternal hunt. That's why you see this guy brutally murdering these beast things. I'm gonna have to take care of him unless he takes care of me, which is probably gonna happen. Ah, fucker. So you can already see what I meant when I said that the gun is more of a parry mechanic than like a gun. Unless you have a gun like him. Let's see, my gun's better. And, as we can see, once again we have this sort of circular quarter kind of... Can you actually... Let me... Where is it? There it is. We have this kind of circular quarter here where, you know, you've got the tombstones, you've got that kind of circular design, you've got the main statue in the middle. You know, once again, it's proof that these old hunters who are now in this odd, hellish afterlife walked the same city that we did and experienced the same hunt that we did. And just in that same way, if we make our way over here, past all the beasties, we enter into that same stairway from before. Don't mind the dog, don't mind the other dog, don't mind the guy with the gun either, don't mind the fourth dog, by the way. But, you know, as you make your way up, you really do like the stairs. Don't mind the crowd of guys, and also maybe the fireball, don't mind that either. But like, you know, you didn't see it, but you know, if we were to go up to the main area in the normal place, we would see these same doors. Don't mind the hell creature with the tentacle face who's killing the two guys. But yeah, then you once again you have these massive just areas of unfilled memory and their collective minds trying to fill in the gap. Oh, one of my notes was rated fine. Isn't that lovely? But yeah. That's yeah, that's what I... Yeah. God, it's so late. I'm so sleep deprived. Work was exhausting. But I think I kind of like that for that little void dimension. Maybe not the idea of collective minds forming one big reality, but the idea of the mind of that higher being forming a reality. I really like that concept, and I'm glad that a certain bovine showed it to me. Before I go though, I'm gonna show you my my other character that I'm working on because I really like her design. Funny enough, she's the first one that I made that actually has a darker skin tone. Cause all my previous characters, all of them are girls, by the way. I haven't made a single guy yet. All of the previous girls that I made were quite pale. Which, I mean, I get it. I think I was trying to go for that kind of like a Victorian era noble effect. But I soon realized that that was dumb and stupid and lame. And so I thought about it, and eventually ended up with this lovely woman right here. She doesn't look like with the mask on, but as soon as we take it off, uh, I like her a lot. Ow. Anyway, New Yorkers, am I right? Yeah, that's basically it. Um, I'm very much gonna try and compile a lore through later, um, where I go through the beginning of the game and give you like little lore bits and details and all that fun stuff, because this is like my favorite game in the world ever, forever. Uh, and I just think it's like really cool. Um, so yeah, I'm sorry if I'm kind of trailing on. I'm half asleep, and I get a weird feeling that there's something behind me. I'm not too sure though. So yeah, I'm gonna get some distance to where I can end this fucking video properly. Oh, there's a blood-starved beast, a fucking asshole. Um, yeah, that's all. I'm gonna go sleep now, 'cause it's like 5 a.m. I thought that I could do the first part of the lure through, but there's no fucking shot. I'm so fried right now. Well, like not fried as in like high, but like fried like I can barely think. It's a miracle I was able to give you this much exposition. Oh yeah, this is how this axe transforms. It's nothing too crazy. Not nothing. Yeah. Um, and this is this one. Nothing crazy either. These are both like beginner weapons, so yeah. Anyway.